Hello, hello, hello. This is Belinda Pearl again, and so this is just me doing something. It's an experiment, really, if you will. And so, as always, I'm always following the guidance of the universe. And the universe, in my opinion, talks really, really loud. So, the thing that I want to talk to you about today is it was birthed out of having sharing a healing experience with a beloved sister of mine, Chelsea, and we were sharing just different modalities and mixing them up, basically making our own cupcake of things. And during our experience together, I saw this it was almost like neon signs of twos all over the place. And so two is really about that trust, or coming back to yourself, that trust and faith within inside of yourself. And so I thought I'd just talk a little bit about faith and trust and how that shows up in our life. And even when life seemingly is not going so smoothly, how can we always come back to that space? And this week I've met people where faith and trust is kind of dwindling to the side because we're all going through so many massive changes. And the cosmology too actually helps us realize these changes that we are going through. And so it's not like you going through it by yourself, even though it may feel that way. So many people are going through that same experience. And so we are reminded that we're born into this physical body, into this physical life, so that we can take these steps every day and walk with grace, hopefully remembering that we are spirit, and spirit is never separate from us. And this is that journey of reconnecting to spirit, to spirit, so that we can really live that spirit-led life. And so how does this all tap into that faith and trust? And it's allowing us to be focused on that aspect of life, that life is working out for us if we choose to allow ourselves to really bound forward towards whatever the trajectory that life is offering to us, versus trying to move in this linear way. And I believe this, but it's more and more each day I really realize this more so, that this roadmap is multidimensional, and this roadmap that we're trying to follow is non-linear. And so we do need to stop trying to push the river and rather jump into the river and flow with it. And so before I was doing this little share with you here, I asked for guidance, and the guidance that came in was through an oracle card, a goddess oracle card, and it's Diana, and it says focused intention. And she is there with her bow and arrow, and I'll show you the card just for a moment, just so you can see that really clearly, right? And it says on the card, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So this is us reminding ourselves that when we're in these spaces of change and shift, and the paradigm around us is really shifting, and so many people are awakening to similar thoughts and feelings that we're all having. So we're all here to support each other on this journey. That's why I think it was so important for my divine little sister Chelsea and I to get together today, so we can feel this connection of spirit between us, and so that we can unify our fields in the same causal direction that we all want to flow in. And again, it's realizing yourself on this path that you want to step into this place of being always in trust of yourself, always in faith with yourself, so that when you're in faith and trust with yourself, you are literally always in faith and in trust with the divine that guides us every day. And so it's so important for us to come back to ourselves, to come back to our home, to come back to our heart. And these are my lessons too, because I'm experiencing this every day and learning this. And then it's funny, I'll write something down on Monday, and then by the time I read it again on Thursday, I think about the washing machine that I went through during those last couple of days, that I didn't read what I wrote down on Monday. And then I have these giggles inside of me, because I realize that I I didn't have to allow myself to like come out of my space of being centered and grounded in faith and trust. I should have just stayed there versus allowing my mind to think of all these stories of what could possibly be. And this is our learning now. And the practice this week is really about finding the comfort in the discomfort. And the way you can do that is through connecting to faith and trust and having that trajectory where you want to focus your intentions, where you want to go. So again, the message on the card says, keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. So this is for you to remember that whichever direction that you choose to go in, this is the direction for you to truly allow your heart to open up. This is your greatest healing. This is why we have manifested into physical form, to realize this about ourselves. So I hope that you find some kind of guidance and some kind of inspiration in anything that I may have said. And I wish you all a beautiful weekend and a happy, beautiful Pisces new moon. And I think it's St. Patrick's Day today, so happy St. Patrick's Day. And have fun in life, enjoy it, celebrate, and walk with faith and trust in all ways that you can. And again, this is Belinda Pearl, and if you don't know me, you can find me on belindapearl.com. I'll be here randomly wherever I show up, and this is my year of just going inside of myself, is finding my own stillness and seeing whatever crops up from the stillness I can share. And so this is my diving into faith and trust in the universe. And so from my heart to yours, may you all be blessed, may you all stay beautiful in every way. Much love. Namaste, namaste, namaste.